Hi everyone, it's Dave, and I'm back at Outdoor Home with some handy tips that'll keep your egg operating at peak performance. Of all the outdoor cookers I've owned, the Big Green Egg has to be the easiest to clean and maintain. In fact, it's virtually self-cleaning. Now there are a few things I do throughout the year, but first let's talk about what to do after each cook. After your cook, completely shut down your egg. But while it's still warm, you can use a mesh scrubber to clean your cooking grid, letting those food particles fall into the coals and simply burn away. You can even use that same scrubber on a convector and a baking stone as well. Now let's go over a few things I do about every 5 to 10 cooks. While the natural lump charcoal you use doesn't create much ash, it's a good idea to clean it out every so often, making it easier to bring your grill up to temp and efficiently burn your fuel. Now keep in mind, we've already cleaned our cooking grid, so this time we'll remove that. Using your ash tool, stir the remaining coals once they've cooled, making the ash fall through the grate where it can easily be removed with the ash pan and discarded. Doing this regularly helps maintain optimal airflow, giving you more control when preparing your favorite dishes. Finally, we'll go over something I make sure to do twice a year, a controlled clean burn. The first step is to get as much ash as you can out of the egg before you start a controlled burn. Then, if necessary, add a small amount of charcoal to your egg and light it. Replace your cooking grid, convector, and any baking stones back into the egg and raise the temperature to around 600 degrees. Once the egg hits your target temp, set a timer for an hour and let it go. After about an hour has passed, or your charcoal has completely burned out, shut down all your vents and let your egg cool completely. And now it's time to clean out the inside of your egg. Scrape out as much ash as you can through the bottom vent as usual. Now completely remove any remaining charcoal along with the firebox and the fire ring and set aside. You should be left with a completely empty egg and a pile of ash in the bottom, which you can quickly remove with a shop vac. At some point in the future, you may find yourself considering replacing your gasket. So while we're here, I'll show you that as well. The first step in replacing your gasket is to make sure your egg is completely cool. To begin, moisten the old gasket with acetone or rubbing alcohol. Now with a flat edge scraper, remove the entire old gasket from the base and dome. Now that the gasket is removed, wipe down both surfaces with the acetone or alcohol, let them air dry, and give them a quick scrub with a wire brush to remove any leftover residue or adhesive. To install, first cut the end at an angle and remove a small portion of the backing tape. Press firmly as you run the gasket along the rim of the egg. Be sure not to pull on the gasket as there's plenty of material to cover both the dome and the base. Once you get to the end, with a pair of scissors, cut the end at an angle that matches the beginning. Once you're finished, shut the dome of your egg and let the gasket adhesive set for 24 hours. Other than that, the Big Green Egg has a distinctive color and a finish that maintains its good looks for years and years. So if this is more of a project than you care to take on, come see us, give us a call, talk to the experts. We're just off South Campbell on Tracker Road. Outdoor Home, where outdoor living is always in.